feel like I'm going into like a cooked market and I haven't even graduated from college yet. Hi, my name's Courtney. I'm a college developer, and today I'm gonna go over like pretty much what I'm doing to get a job and what I'm doing to secure like a future within the tech industry, even though everybody to my left and to my right is telling me that I'm cooked. First things first, obviously AI's here and it's like never gonna go away. So actively trying to avoid it is a waste of time and it's really silly. Something that I'm currently doing over this summer is I'm taking advantage of the different free courses and free resources that are out there in the world for me to become as proficient as possible when it comes to AI usage within my coding. Now, I know how to code traditionally, especially more like front end and mobile development, but ignoring prompting AI and ignoring all that will only hold me back. So I'm taking advantage of Claude's free 7 courses. I'm taking 3 of those. I also took Google's AI in Professionalism certification program offered through Coursera. My university paid for it. I'm not paying for that personally. And that also was really helpful for learning basic prompting and then vibe coding, and then also using AI as a content creator, which was kind of cool. I never thought about some of the different technologies and ways you could use it for this specific aspect of my life. In addition to becoming more proficient with the use of AI, I am absolutely taking advantage of projects. If you follow my account at all, you know that projects is the one thing that's really going to help you stand out to people. It shows off technical skill set and it shows the drive to do things outside of just the typical coursework required in your school. So right now, I'm creating a startup, and honestly, it's so cliche. I feel like every college student that can code is creating a startup of some sort. But yeah, I'm creating a startup.
Drop the, just Facebook.
Maybe if nothing else works, this will actually generate me some decent income. But if not, it's teaching me the skill set necessary to network, to talk to people, and pretty much the entire developer life cycle, as well as the business end on how to create an MVP, push it to investors, and talk to different people that are willing to feed into my company and mentors and things of that sort. I'm also in some clubs and organizations within my university that are pushed, we do projects together, so then I can also say, oh, I did projects on a team, which is great for hiring managers, because doing projects solo is one thing, but doing it with a team is another, and that really shows that you're able to, work collaboratively with other individuals. My current tech stack right now that I'm really confident in is obviously front-end languages, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, as well as TypeScript. I am also more comfortable with React, and I'm also learning React Native for mobile development. I'm kind of interested in learning Flutter. I've done a project in React Native now at this point, and it was cool. I'm interested in other cross-platform mobile development languages and frameworks. And obviously, I'm trying to learn more back-end things as well. For one of my school projects, and then for a personal project, I used Firebase, and then I also used Supabase for another school project, and I really like that platform. So I think I'm going to shift over my startup to Supabase, which I kind of talk about in my tech stack for a startup video. Highly recommend checking that out. And then obviously nowadays though, there's so many resources out there that can literally do all front end things for you, like Figma, Make, or Google Stitch. So because of that, I have to maybe shift gears some a little bit and veer away from front end development. I think I'm better off at doing some kind of technical product management anyways, because I'm understanding the code, but then I can also relay it to other people and do things on that end. So proficiency in AI, projects, and the third thing that I'm really doing that I want to push everybody to do is networking. I'm a part of a national organization called Color Stack, but I have a chapter on my university's campus. But when you're in the national organization, you can join the Slack channel, and with that, you have access to 16,000 people that are just sharing resources with each other. I know I've contacted several people within this organization, and they've been very helpful for me learning technologies and being introduced to certain skills for getting jobs at some of the bigger tech companies. If you follow me on this channel, you'll typically hear me say don't aim big, just aim small and grow. But once you've kind of gotten to that small level, it is time to start aiming big, and that's when you start trying to look for people that can get you referrals and get you internal links, because the recruiter links are different than the links you'll find on Indeed and LinkedIn and just out on the web. You need a recruiter link or a referral link, because those kind of get you straight shot to the interview rounds, as opposed to going through all the AI resume scanners and AI pre-interview questions. Highly recommend networking, asking people for their advice, asking people for their help, never burning a bridge, especially within the tech industry, because you never know who's going to ever come back and help you or hurt you if you do them dirty. Other thing that I'm doing, I kind of brushed on it, but I am working in small, lower areas. I currently work for my current institution as an intern within the IT department. No, I'm not a service desk person. I'm not oh, my computer's broken, let me fix it. No, I don't do any of that. I do more AI research and how we can implement it on an institutional level, which I find to be really really cool because it's really cool seeing how slow like big universities and institutions are at like actually adopting newer technologies, as opposed to like some of the faster, bigger companies, how quick they're willing to actually like go over to it. It's really kind of crazy seeing the differences of it. And like also working for a public university system, at least in my state, will pay for like graduate level education. So if I work full time for the institution, I'll get my master's, which I don't know, that kind of piques my interest, but we'll see on what happens with Courtney and how like my color stack networking goes, because so far I've already gotten referrals for a couple big companies that I really want to work for next summer. But yeah, overall making sure that I'm like learning like AI and how to use it, how to implement it into my code, doing projects that can showcase my true technical skill set, and networking like crazy with other different people, and like doing like low level internship projects and internship work to show that I can work in a professional environment are all things that I'm doing to hopefully secure myself a full-time job after graduation. I'm definitely trying my best to learn as much as possible as early as possible, and I'm also trying to share it, because holding in that information and kind of gatekeeping it is never going to help you. Like it doesn't really help you, and it's not as like, I don't know, like I personally am someone of the mindset that like when you give, you receive. So I'm very much someone that wants to share as much information to other people as possible, because at the end of the day, it only helps me, it only fulfills me, it only makes me better, and as well as making other people better. I'm teaching a class in the fall semester about like different resources my institution holds. So I'm very much someone that loves to push resources to new people, to the point where I'm literally going to be teaching freshmen. But yeah, I'm aware it's going to be difficult. I'm aware it is very difficult for a lot of my peers at the moment as well. I'm not at all trying to like push down your struggles, but I'd highly recommend taking advantage of doing projects and doing things that really make you stick out. That's in networking. Like those are the two things that are really going to help you in the long run. I highly recommend finding mentorship figures, looking for people that will just look over your resume and help you out, and join national organizations, whether it's ColorStack, whether it's SEO, go to national conferences. I know I'm personally going to like line myself up to go to some conferences for this upcoming year, because that's how you're going to network. That's how I'm going to learn about the newest technology, what's coming out. You know, staying up to date is really important. But yeah, I don't know, like, am I cooked? What do you think? What are some other things that I could be doing to like stand out as an applicant? What are some things that worked for you? Or if not, what are some things that might have worked for your peers, you know? I hope you found this video like helpful in some way, shape, or form. I really appreciate your time. Please, I'm gonna link all of the resources that I've used and that I've referenced in this video in the description below, so I highly recommend checking that out. Thank you again so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Course Corner.